All right, the little red dot says we're live, guys. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope you enjoyed the Sabbath yesterday. I wanted to go ahead and do a market update. It's September 1st, so let's look at the real estate stats for the best suburbs in the Oklahoma City metro area for the month of August. Because even though it's September, we look at real estate data in the rears, guys. So we're looking at August data. So right here, guys, I've selected Oklahoma City, Edmond, Norman, and Yukon as the best suburbs of Oklahoma City. And then also I have picked out where we're looking at single family homes. We're looking at 3 beds and 4 beds, and we're looking at 3 baths and 4 baths, or 3 baths and 2 baths and 3 baths. Single family homes, 3 beds and 2 beds. 3 beds and 4 beds, and we're looking at 2 baths and 3 baths. As you can tell, it's been a while since I've done a live video, so thank you for bearing with me as we get this data and look at it together. So I've got it all selected correctly. Yes, each one of these, Norman, Yukon, Edmond, and Oklahoma City, all have the same selection. So looking at the data, guys, the median sales price, median sales price for Oklahoma City in August was 249.9, Edmond 333,889, Norman 285, and Yukon 267. So those are the median sales prices. So if you're getting ready to sell your home, when you're thinking about median, that is the most highly sought after. Think of the bell curve. You know how the bell curve goes up and over, up and over? That is the most sought after inventory levels. So if your home is priced less than that, or if your home is priced higher than that, the demand for that home, aka the amount of buyers in the market for that home, go up and down proportionately. So we're looking at median sales prices. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if that makes sense. Give a comment if that makes sense. If that makes sense, thumbs up, guys. Okay, and if you're catching the replay, thumbs up it, comment it. Also, I read the comments and I do respond to them at least once a week. All right, so any questions on median sales price? All right, let's look at months supply. Month supply, because I see people online saying inventory is low, is low, etc., etc. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because I feel, me personally, based on the last 17 years of experience, a good market is 3 months supply. 3 months supply. Now, granted, guys, that's only 17 years of experience. That's not 100 years of experience. Okay. That's over the last 17 years. If 3 months supply is on the market, then it's a good buyer seller balance, in my opinion. In my opinion. Now, looking at these particular homes, remember, single family homes, 3 to 4 bed homes, 2 to 3 bath homes in Oklahoma City, Edmond, Norman, and Yukon. The month supply is at 2.10 months supply currently in Oklahoma City, 2.3 months supply in Edmond, 2.2 months supply in Norman, and 2.7 months supply in Yukon. Now, guys, this is based off of what we've got the search set up for right here. Okay. Single family homes, 3 and 4 bed homes, and 2 and 3 bath homes. Okay. If your home doesn't match this criteria that we have set up right here, guys, then these numbers don't reflect what you have. And remember, as sellers who are selling your homes, the home that provides the most value for that price range is the one that's going to get picked up right away. It's the one that's going to get picked up right away, and you're going to hear me say that throughout today's market update. Okay? So if I change any of these characteristics up here, if I put it just to 3 beds with 3 baths, the month supply will probably go down. If I put it to 3 beds with 2 baths, the month's supply will probably go up. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're thinking about markets when you're relaying this data to a spouse, to a significant other, to maybe parents, maybe grandparents, or anyone that you're making a move with. When you're relaying this data, keep in mind the criteria that I have set up on this report. Okay, thumbs up, thumbs up. All right, closed sales in August for 2024. Oklahoma City had 3,831 closed sales. Edmond had 2,541 sales. Norman had 1,188 sales, closed sales, and Yukon had 1,903 closed sales. And remember That's within this criteria: single family homes, 3 beds or 4 beds, 2 baths or 3 baths. Okay, remember those numbers are constrained to the criteria that I have input. But as you can see, a ton of sales are still happening in the metro area. Thumbs up on that. That's pretty crazy, right? Let me move myself over to the other side of the screen real quick. All right, and let's look at days on the market. So as a seller, as a buyer, as a those are the two types. Investor, as an investor, days on market important. Oklahoma City, median days on market, only 13 days, guys. Only 13 days. Edmond, 15 days. Norman, 14 days. And Yukon, 22 days. When we're talking about this house criteria, that's pretty low days on market. Pretty low days on market. And remember, when we're talking about the bell curve, this is the median. This is the median. So a lot of these days on market to be a lot lower than, let's say, if you have a 5-bed home on 20 acres. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Any questions on this? Let me check the comments. No questions on this right now. Okay, perfect. And then let's go ahead and look at shows to pending. So how many showings will you get before you get a contract? That's important to know. That's absolutely important to know. In Oklahoma City, expect 8 showings before you get a contract. Edmond, 9 showings before you get a contract. Norman, 8 showings before you get a contract. Yukon, 7 showings before you get a contract. Well, Josh, my house has been showed twice as much as that. Lower the price. Lower the price or add value. Add value or lower the price. Okay? If every house in the neighborhood has a shop and you don't have a shop, build a shop or lower the price. Build a shop or lower the price. Okay. It's that simple. The consumer is not seeing the value that other properties are offering if you have more showings than the median showing listed here for properties of this criteria. That makes sense? All right. I know this is a really quick outlook on the market. Rewind the video, watch it again, or reach out to my team and I, give us a call. We could go in depth on just what you're looking for or just what you're getting ready to sell. We can go in depth and very specific to your property for the criteria you want to buy or the home or property that you want to sell. Okay. We absolutely love to earn your business. That's what we do. That's how we feed our families. That's how we spend twice as much for groceries as we used to. That's how we get the money to buy those groceries, is helping you with your real estate needs, whether you're selling, investing, or buying. We're going to switch gears over to exactly the cost line by line now. Exactly the cost line by line. And I've got this pulled up right here. Let me move my head out of the way. Perfect. Okay, out of the way. And remember, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all you websites out there, this is fake information. This isn't a real street. Okay, this is fake information. Sometimes they pull my videos down when I do these line by line reports because they think that I'm doing line by line reports on someone's specific house. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, it says fake street. It's a fake report, nothing specific. So based off of the Oklahoma City median sales price, guys, put a comment down below if you've got any questions, of course. But based off of Oklahoma City's median sales price, let's say you're buying a $250,000 house, you're putting 10% down, you've got a MIP fee of 1.75%, brings your total loan value to $228,938.50. That's what you'll be paying off over the next 15, 20, or 30 years, depending on what you select. And let's say you have a closing date of the last day of the year. Okay, that's the criteria of the house we're setting up. If you got any questions on that, or if I went too fast on that, rewind the video, play it again, or reach out to my team and I. We'd love to go in depth on exactly what your numbers are. And this is one of the things we do during the buyer consultation too. So down payment, like I said, $25,000. That's 10% of $250,000. Just take off a zero. That's how I was taught in math. Just take off a zero. I don't know how they're taught in math nowadays. We charge 3% on the buyer's commission, 3% on the buyer's commission, and we always work to get that negotiated in and paid for by the seller. We always work to do that, guys. Now, if it's the best house in the neighborhood, is a seller going to do that when he's got 10 different offers to choose from? Probably not. But we do charge 3%, $7,500 on a $250,000 house. No different than it's always been. But nowadays, the buyers say that they're paying it, and then we negotiate it into the contract for the seller to pay it. But remember, if it's the best house for the most value, the buyers may end up paying it directly instead of indirectly like in the past. Any questions on commissions? All right, moving right along. Loan fees. Remember, guys, this is an estimate. Every lender is going to be a little bit different, but they're all going to be about the same. Does that make sense? Right? You're like, what? Yeah, I know. Appraisal fee around $650, credit report $140, lender inspection fee $85, tax service fee $50, shipping fee $85, underwriting $425, doc prep $495, and flood cert $40. You're like, Josh, why are you doing this? Because a lot of people want to know what the cost to buy a home is. These are the costs, guys. I'm not trying to be boring. Did you know that people research what car they want to buy more than they ever research a mortgage? And guys, a mortgage is very important. It's very important. If you can afford a 15-year note over a 30-year note, do a 15-year note. Do it. Do it all day long. All day long. And remember, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I'm a licensed real estate agent. So double check everything with your licensed financial advisor or CPA. Items required by the lender paid in advance, 30 days of interest. That's $1,240. How I came up with that, guys, is I take the 228,937, multiply that by 0.65%. That's an estimated interest rate. Estimated interest rate. You got to verify with the lender that we recommend or a lender that other customers have been happy with in the past to find out exactly what your rate's going to be. But this is your monthly interest on the loan, and that's 30 days paid up front. Hazard insurance on a $250,000 house, guys. I'm estimating it at $3,000 currently. Currently estimated at $3,000. That's per year. That's per year, not per month. Hazard insurance, $750. Escrow, hazard insurance, reserve deposit, aka escrow, $750. County property taxes, around $3,000 a year too on a $250,000 house, with the escrow of $750 also. Any questions on the first page of the cost? These are line by line costs. These are very important costs that you need to know as a buyer. Scrolling on down, title company fees. In Oklahoma, we use a title company. We're still one of the 2 abstract states in the Republic of the United States. And you're looking at $175 closing fee, title examination, $175, attorney fees, $175. Your title insurance policy. The main portion of the policy covers the lender. The smaller portion of the policy covers the buyer. Pretty weird, right? That's just how it is. I go to the title company's website. I type in your purchase price, and this is the estimate they give me. I'm not a title insurance seller. I get this directly from their websites, and a gap check of $175. Do not, when you're buying a home, do not go buy a new car. Do not go take out a new Target card. I don't even know why you would shop at Target, but don't take out a Target card, okay? Don't take out a furniture card. Don't open up any new lines of credit when you're buying a home. As soon as you get pre-approved, keep your financial persona, your financial accounts the exact same. Don't open up anything new. Don't buy a new car. Don't go get a Mathis Brothers furniture line of credit. Don't do any of that. Don't get a refrigerator on credit from Home Depot. You know, we can still shop at Home Depot and Ace Hardware, I hear. You know, there's other companies that feel that we shouldn't shop at them, so we just don't. Government recording fees, $23 for your deed. Mortgage certification, that's the 228 times 1.5. 228 times 1.5 comes up with that. A termite inspection around $110. Home inspection around $400. Of course, that goes up and down. If you've got your own septic and well, that's going to go up. It's going to go up. If you buy a smaller house, it could go down. Could go down. But these are line by line costs when it comes to buying a home in Oklahoma. Mortgage inspection report, not a survey. Not a survey. A survey is going to be around $1,200 to $2,000, guys. This is a mortgage inspection report. It's literally a surveyor driving out there and saying, yep, there's the house. It's on the right address, and it has a shed on it. That's all it is. It is not a survey. You do not have survey coverage unless you purchase a survey. That's very important. And a survey, surveyors are 2 to 4 weeks out, and they cost between $1,200 to $2,000 to get a survey. All right? If you're going to build a shop or something like that, let us know up front. That way we can plan and negotiate in the inspection period length of time you need to get a survey, and we can put the survey cost on this report, guys. You got to let us know if you want a survey way ahead. Not while you're writing the contract or not after you wrote the contract, because it's just always defaults to the mortgage inspection report and the smaller cost. Home warranty policy, if you want to split a $710 home warranty, that's a medium home warranty with the seller, and you want to ask the seller to pay for half of it, that's $355 each. $710 divided by 2, $355 each. Does that make sense? Thumbs up. All right, perfect. That brings your total estimated cost. That's your down payment. That's your down payment and your real estate closing cost, $36,063. Less your earnest money, 1% of the sales price, $2,500. Less the seller prorated taxes. Taxes are paid in the rears in Oklahoma. The seller is going to give you a credit on the settlement statement for the taxes. So that's going to bring your cost to close down. But you as a buyer are going to have to pay those taxes when the tax bill comes due, which is if you're closing in December, it's coming due. It's coming due. So then you've got $30,563 right there. That's how much it costs to buy a median sales price home in Oklahoma City right now. $250,000 home with 10% down, you're looking at $30,563. That's the estimated cost to buy a median value home in Oklahoma City right now. All right, guys. So we went over the market and we went over how much it costs to buy a home. Guys, I really, really hope that you found value in today's video. And if you did, I really, really ask that you give the video a thumbs up. Share this video with anyone, your loved one, your significant other, your roommates that are going to be moving to you to Oklahoma City. And of course, book that call with us. Give us a call. 405-369-8202 is the sales line. 405-369-8202 is the sales line. Or go ahead and book the call at calendly.com/Josh Barnett. calendly.com/Josh Barnett, and one of my team members or I will take those calls, return your calls, or be on that Calendly link so we can go really, really in depth on exactly what you're looking for, exactly what your costs are going to be, and then you can choose whether or not to hire my team and I after we go over the buyer broker agreement. All right, guys, that's today's market value update. Sorry for the beginning. It's been a little while since I've done a live video, so I was a little rusty on that, but I hope that you did find value in today's video. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I've got to get back to some yard work. It rained a little bit, so I want to go get the back portion of the field mowed so that doesn't get too tall. And then, yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday with me. Hope you had a great Sabbath yesterday, and I'll see you guys on the next video.